Yeah, I'm always amazed when I see the people, my subjects, dressed and posing, as in the picture, because it is quite ridiculous from the outside, what they're doing. And it really amazes me that they want to do this. Back to the Future is a series of pictures recreated, and it started as something more intimate. I started recreating pictures of friends and family in Buenos Aires. And then suddenly it became something where I photographed strangers from different countries. I don't know how it happened. I was sitting one day in February in my apartment and I got hundreds of emails in an hour. And I thought, what's going on? Basically, people were telling me that they had stumbled upon my work. People started tweeting it and sharing it on Facebook. And it went viral for like 6 weeks. Just one of those things of the internet. I work on like 10 pictures at a time. In my flat, I have on the wall with masking tape the 10 pictures that I'm working on. And I have lists everywhere of things I need for these pictures. I can't resist myself when I see a picture I want to do. So I can never say no. And then I have to be doing this all day. There's always 30 or 50 things I need for 5 or 6 shoots that I have in my mind. So I'm always looking for stuff. It never stops. I'm touring the world with the project. So the person will ask me, do you have a place to stay? And I'll say no, and then they'll invite me. You get into someone's house and you know so much about them. So much, like, you know, a detective gets into someone's house and can say everything about the person.
Me, drunk on the floor.
That's fun for me. Oh, this is amazing.
Look at that.
To be in someone else's space and see their things and get to know them that way. It's a great excuse to have a camera and get into people's lives. And there's always lots of stories behind the picture that they tell me that, you know, you can't imagine how many stories there are behind a picture. Because if you grab a picture from your album, and there's so much behind it. I mean, it can talk about so many things. The girl that has the white sunglasses, and I think her house was always really neat and tidy, and everything was structured in her house, and she wasn't often allowed to play with anything. And that day, her mother let her play with these sunglasses, so she was really excited. She remembers that day a lot. For me, all the details are important. Because if there's a detail that's different, that will distract you from looking at what you have to look at, which is the aging. So, but it's not perfect because I don't have much of a budget. I work on a really tight budget and I do most of the things myself, so it's not perfect. And I like it like that because if it was perfect, it would be advertisement. I think the project will stop when I have a different project that obsesses me. But I think I'll always have a space for recreating old pictures. If I see a picture that blows my mind, I'll want to recreate it. Because it's all about getting the picture. I think these pictures speak for themselves. Because I think that's why lots of people like them, because there's not, you know, there's no concept behind, no concept that you have to understand to be able to appreciate the picture. I mean, this is about how someone looks now and how they looked before, and that's it. There's nothing else behind it. You can talk about lots of things, nostalgia, or even lots of people mention that they're uncanny, like that they're a bit disturbing, I don't know, yeah, uncanny. And I hadn't seen that but it's possible.